The first decision that you make every single day is whether you hit snooze on your alarm or you get up, right? When you decide to hit snooze on your alarm, you are already going back on your word. You are already telling yourself that you're not capable of doing the things that you committed to. The you from yesterday said, okay, in the morning, we're gonna wake up early. We're gonna have our nice little morning routine, our nice little quiet time to ourselves, and then we're gonna get the day started. The next day rolls around, and instead of sticking to that word and being disciplined, you decide that it would be much easier to just stay in bed a little bit longer and hit the snooze. So the first thing that you do every single day is just showing you that your word doesn't matter, that you are not capable of doing the things that you committed to doing, that you are too weak and lazy to actually do the hard things that you know are going to change your life. You know that it's the better decision to get out of bed, but you don't do it. How do you expect the rest of your day to go if that's how you start? I'm not saying that you have to wake up at 5 a.m. every single day, but if you are setting your alarm and committing to waking up at a certain time, I swear to the good Lord above, you better actually get up at that time. Now that we have that little pep talk out of the way, and you are going to do your absolute best to stop hitting snooze every single morning of your life, let's get into the morning routine that changed my life. If you are new to my channel, hi, my name is Robbie, and I help people who are struggling with a limiting mindset and stuck in their current reality turn their lives around and become the person that they've always had the potential to become and live the life they've always had the potential to live. I have a really quick, exciting announcement. As you know, I have a free school community called Thrive Academy. I absolutely adore that community and everybody in it, and it will not be going anywhere. But I'm excited to announce that as of today, I will be launching Thrive Pro. Thrive Academy is a beautiful, flourishing community of people who support each other in becoming the best versions of themselves. Thrive Pro is like the next step up. There are more classroom modules, there are 2 exclusive YouTube videos every single month, weekly calls, daily check-ins, monthly challenges, and so much more. They are both going to be linked in the description. There is more information on them there. If you're here, you might as well subscribe to the channel. And now, let's get into the video. The first thing that I do every single morning when I wake up is I smile and I have gratitude for being blessed with the opportunity for another day. When you smile, your brain releases not 1, not 2, but 3 feel-good hormones: dopamine, endorphins, and serotonin. It's my favorite little morning cocktail. It doesn't even matter if you're faking it, if you woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Even if you fake the smile, the hormones still get released and you still become happier. People ask me how I'm in such a great mood every single day, and I swear it is this. The days that I don't smile in the morning, I feel a huge difference. And the best part is, it's free and it takes all of 5 seconds. The next thing I do is I tongue scrape before I drink any water. If you tongue scrape just 1 time, you will understand why you need to make it a routine. I get out all the nasty bacteria before I have my water in the morning so that I don't ingest it all. Not only does it remove bacteria and help a little bit with that nasty morning breath, but I'm not even gonna lie, this might be gross. It's so satisfying. That might sound nasty, I don't care. When you watch all of that nastiness come off your tongue, you will never want to go a day without doing it again. The third thing I do, listen, lemon water is good, but half of you aren't even drinking regular water. Yeah, lemon is good for your skin, but so is drinking normal water. I'm talking to you, babes. I know you were dehydrated. Okay, all of that iced coffee, it's not doing the trick. I personally stopped with the lemon water a while ago because it was making my teeth super sensitive because of the acidity. It kind of rips away your enamel. Now I prefer regular water, and I like to add in some mineral drops because lemon does have other benefits aside from being good for your skin. I know that people say that it's detoxing, but literally just drinking water is detoxing. I know that a lot of you like ice cold water, especially first thing in the morning. Just try to have either room temperature water or warm water. I know it sounds gross. I have room temperature water all day long, and some people think it's gross. Some people absolutely cannot go without having ice in their water. But please just try it. Ice cold water is so far off from your body's internal temperature, and it has the capability to slow down some of your body's internal processes. So just sacrifice a cup a day without ice. It's really not that bad. The fourth thing I do is going to sound like a lot. I promise it's actually not. It only takes me about 10 minutes. I read my gratitude list, I pray, I manifest, I visualize, and I journal. Sounds like a lot. You don't have to do all of them. You can pick and choose what resonates with you. I have a list that I read every morning and every night, thanking God for what He has provided for me, and then I pray on that. I am currently doing the 5x55 manifestation method. Do not look at my handwriting. It's actually horrendous. You write down what you're attracting 55 times for 5 days in a row. I'll either look at my vision board or I will read the page that I have written of my dream life. of me having gratitude for my dream life, and I'll visualize that, and then I'll just do a little stream of consciousness journaling. I swear, once you start doing this consistently, it really doesn't take a lot of time. I try to do this as close to waking as possible, because when you wake up, your brainwaves are between theta and alpha, and both of those brainwaves are associated with the flow state. More creativity, improved concentration. It is a perfect time to manifest and visualize and find gratitude and journal. You want to catch those alpha and theta brainwaves, which brings me into number 5. I haven't mentioned this yet, but I still haven't touched my phone, other than to turn off my alarm and read my gratitude list. But mind you, my screen has a red tint on it, so it blocks out all of the blue light. My phone is on Do Not Disturb, so I don't see any notifications, nothing I can be reactive to, nothing that will spike my dopamine. Like I said, when you wake up, your brain is either at alpha or theta, transitioning from delta. Going straight from delta into beta and skipping alpha and theta is no good. Your stress response is triggered, your dopamine is spiked, you're in a negative mood because you saw something sad or that boy didn't text you. There is almost never a good outcome to checking your phone first thing in the morning. It is not worth it to jeopardize the rest of the day because you just needed to check your emails the second that you open your eyes. Wait at least an hour. I promise the world will not end if you do not answer that email. They can wait. Next thing is ice rolling. You may choose whichever cold exposure you like. I am not a morning shower person, but if you are a morning shower person, maybe at the end of your shower, you turn it to cold just for a little while. And I do not have the patience every single morning to fill a bowl with ice and water and dunk my face into it. So the bowl is actually really nice. You can simply ice roll or just rinse your face with cold water. Start small and simple so that it will be sustainable. Cold exposure has a ton of benefits, but one of the best ones is just increasing your alertness and energy. Also, added benefit of ice rolling, it'll mitigate that morning puffiness, especially under the eyes. Oh my gosh, it just wakes you right up. I use the Skinny Confidential ice roller. I will link it in the description. I've tried so many ice rollers. I think that by far this one is the best one. It is a little bit expensive, but it's pink, so it's worth it. Then I will have my coffee/focus blend concoction. I have half coffee and I have half of either the Focus Blend or the Four Sigmatic Focus Blend. It's got lion's mane and cordyceps, so it's supposed to help your brain function. Might be placebo, who knows? And I know that a lot of people say that they listen to a podcast or an audiobook or a YouTube video or some kind of manifestation or something, but I'm gonna offer you another perspective on that. Because we are so influenced by external stimuli for essentially our entire day, and I mean essentially all the time, I like to be in silence for as much of my morning as possible. I want to hear my own thoughts and be present with myself and see what's going on in my own mind. I'll turn on Abraham Hicks or Joe Dispenza later in the day, but I want to be able to program my own mind and control my own thoughts. I don't want to need someone else to do it. I think that makes sense. It makes sense to me. If it doesn't make sense to you, comment down below and maybe I'll find a way to better explain it. I am so blessed to live near the beach, so I go over when I can and I watch the sunrise. It is one of my favorite things to do. Watching that beautiful pink sun peek over the horizon and kiss us all good morning with her beautiful glow. It's magical. You don't have to watch the sunrise, but seeing sunlight first thing in the morning is super important to trigger that internal clock and regulate your circadian rhythm, which is essentially just a fancy term for internal clock. Also, who doesn't love some vitamin D on them and increased serotonin? I am convinced that if more people just spent more time outside and in the sun, there would be way less problems in the world. I know that might be a delusional take, but I think that we just have to get back outside. Then I come back here and I make my bed, obviously. Not only will it make it look so much less enticing to just hop back in because now it's all neat and orderly, but it gives you that first little win of the day, that little dopamine snack, and could make you feel a little bit more productive. The only thing I have to say here is I know a lot of you tend to prioritize things that will give you instant gratification, such as making your bed. Don't go seeking that instant gratification throughout the rest of your day. I know we can get real hooked on that. Stay committed to doing the things that will not give you that instant gratification, even though they're harder, like exercising, filming your video, working on your business, and things of that long-term commitment nature. Not just things that are quick little dopamine snacks. Last, but certainly not least, I will either go for a little walk or I'll do a little bit of yoga. It puts me in a great mood, especially my little walks outside. I get sun, I get to move my healthy body that I'm so grateful for. I get to sweat because I'm in South Florida and it's literally so humid even at 7 a.m. I like to do whatever morning movement I'm doing with, again, no external stimuli. Every once in a while, I do have headphones in when I walk because I tend to notice that if I don't have headphones in, men think that I have a sign on me that says, yes, I want to have a conversation. I say good morning to people. I'm polite, I'm kind. I lead my life with kindness, love, and respect. But you know, I just want to walk. I don't want to stand there and chat. But sometimes I walk with my headphones in with nothing playing. I just want to be as present with myself and with my self-care practices as much as possible. And that doesn't just go for walking, that goes for everything that I do during my morning routine. I want to be so present with myself because I know that throughout the day, it's possible that I'm not. It's possible that I'm thinking about other people, thinking about other things, distracted by other things. So I feel like it's so important in the morning to be super, super present. Now I know that that routine sounded like it takes forever, but let's go over it. The smile, the tongue scraping, and drinking water. Literally maybe 20 seconds. The gratitude list, the prayer, the manifesting, the visualizing, and the journaling. Maybe 10 to 15 minutes. The not touching your phone doesn't add any time. It actually probably gives you time because you would be wasting a lot of time on your phone if you decided that you wanted to touch it first thing in the morning. The cold exposure, the ice rolling, the cold shower, maybe 5 minutes, not even. I hope you're keeping track because I kind of lost track. I think we're at 15 minutes and 20 seconds. The coffee, we'll call it 5 minutes, I guess, just to make it. 20 minutes and 20 seconds. Getting some sun, I don't know, a minute. 21 minutes and 20 seconds. Making your bed, 30 seconds, 21 minutes and 50 seconds, and some kind of movement. It can literally be 5 minutes of movement or 10 minutes of movement. We'll call it 10 minutes. So that is 31 minutes and 50 seconds. That is not a long time. I guarantee you that you can wake up a half hour earlier than you are right now. I guarantee you that you can give yourself an extra half hour to show yourself how committed you are to bettering you, to loving you, and to taking care of you. You don't have to wake up at 5 a.m., although I do like getting up before the sun. I know that's not for everybody. So get up maybe a half hour to 45 minutes before you usually do and start implementing some of these things if they resonate with you. Having a morning routine and spending time taking care of yourself first thing in the day will make you feel so good. And if you need a little bit of motivation to get started, I have a video for you. It's how I stay motivated every single day, and I know for a fact that it'll help you stay motivated too. I love you guys to absolute pieces. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, how come? And if you haven't watched literally every single one of my videos, how come? I love you guys, and I will talk to you very, very soon.